what's going on YouTube? It's Ben and Cam, we're back. After a long hiatus of not being on the internet much.
Yeah.
But we're gonna storm this place.
Yeah, we are.
Because, for the last few months we've been going through some crazy roller coaster rides. Like, it's just been ridiculous.
It's been amazing. It's been a challenge. And it's required us to step up into a new version of ourselves.
Yeah. And what we've realized is that we've been in our own way. I've been in my own way. I don't know if you can relate to this, where you want something,
Yeah.
you want to be something, you want to get something, you want to experience something, and there's one problem, and that problem's you.
And if you notice, whenever you have these problems, wherever you are, whatever age, time, situation, scenario, who's always there? You.
One common factor, you're always there. And it's like, it reminds me of that Will Smith movie.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it though.
I don't remember. Might have been Good Will Hunting, but that might not be it.
Yeah.
But basically there's this pro golfer, and it's set back in the 1800s or something, when golf was like really important.
Yeah.
And he has this crowd of people around him, and you might have one of these moments going on in your life, or you might remember one of these moments when it all came down to this one thing for you to pull through and for you to be your best.
Yeah.
You know, for you to really show up, maybe in a relationship, maybe with a project, whatever it was. And in this movie, he's about to take this big golf swing. It's like the last hole. There's about 100 people all around watching the main guy about to take this swing, and he's up in his head.
Yeah.
And he's trying to figure it out with his head.
Yeah. He's looking at it from a logical, mathematical point of view, and trying to see all these things with his mind only.
Trying to calculate. And that's cool. The only problem is the mind, the brain, rationalizing doesn't actually get you what you want.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people know that. And I mean, I'm just figuring this out now for myself, like actually figuring this out. But the mind sabotages you.
Yeah. Because the mind wants you to stay safe. It wants you to be protected, It wants to show you all the reasons why you shouldn't go and do something.
Yeah. And the mind is a great hunter. It's good at zeroing in on small details.
Yeah.
That's what the mind's great at, but it's not a good guidance system.
No, it really isn't. It really isn't. And when we were watching the movie, the guy was getting so up in his head, and you could see the fear start to build up. You could see the doubt. You could see all this, he was looking at the guy who took the swing before him, and he was like, how am I going to replicate that? How am I going to do this?
Yeah.
And his coach was stepping in and getting him in the zone, telling him to focus, get out of his head and to be in the shot, to get
out of the way.
Out of the way.
Get out of the way of the perfect shot, because the reality is, when we perform at our best, it's when we're allowing spirit to flow through us.
Yeah.
That's when we perform at our best. And what we realize in those moments is that it's actually spirit who wants to perform through us.
Yeah.
And we just happen to be the one who gets to facilitate that, to allow that to flow through us.
So it's like whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in, if you want to call it universe, spirit, energy, whatever it is.
Yeah, Brad.
We're a vessel. And what we are here to do is we've learned many things, and we are here to take the guided action which comes through the heart and apply ourselves, to have confidence in our ability, trust in our ability to carry out the divinely guided action.
Yeah. And so how do you do that? Well, you got to let go of control. That's the real big thing, is letting go of control and actually trusting.
Yes.
I mean, at Alcoholics Anonymous, this is one of the most powerful strategies they use. Not that I've been an alcoholic, but this is a great example, is they say whatever the higher power is for you, whatever is out there that you can put trust in, put trust in it and
Yeah.
turn over control,
Yeah.
surrender control to that higher power, whether it's God, universe, spirit, maybe it's an ancestor, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
just, you have to come to a place to get out of your own way and to really get the things you want,
Exactly.
where you turn over the control.
Yeah.
The control element's the part that sabotages you.
Exactly, because when you're in control, it's like you're tensing. You know, you're trying to hold on to something, this last bit of money, this piece of pride or dignity, this social status, whatever
This
it is.
image.
This image, right? So when you're trying to have control and you ask yourself for what purpose, and it comes down to one of those things, then you're like, okay, when you're clenching your fist, you can't receive, right? And so
Yeah.
you need to open, to let go of control, so that what's within you can flow without, and so that what's without can pass through you as well. Wow, the moon. It's just, it's just come out.
Yeah, because the reality is, we've had some mind-blowing things show up in our life lately.
Yeah.
Like we've just found ourselves a mentor
The
who
opportunities.
is just
Yeah.
an amazing, amazing, powerful person, powerful being that we couldn't have. You know, we couldn't have just been like, oh, I want this kind of mentor, and they're going to look like this, and they're going to, you know, have done all these things. They're going to have these values. We couldn't have dreamt this up, but because we were open,
Yeah.
and we're really because we surrendered.
And this is the important thing to note here, is that prior to this, we made the choice to step out of the way.
Yeah.
Because leading up to that, we were trying to
Do everything ourselves.
Yeah, we were doing our best to be the puppeteers of ourselves,
Yeah.
and then we were like, okay, we need to step out the way, and it was then that
Yeah.
these things just start happening. And it's always like that. We go through phases of our lives where, you know, we're trying to hold on a bit and then we let go. And it's about the more that you can be in that place of surrender, of openness, the more that you can be in that on a daily basis, that's when things are going to, like when your life is going to transform,
Yeah.
and it's not the roller coaster anymore.
So number one, be clear about what you actually want. Be
Yeah.
clear about your intentions. Number two, build up that image. I covered this on a video not long ago. Really build up that image and, you know, get very clear, make it very specific.
Yeah,
And then number three is turn it over to spirit
yeah,
and trust that as you take action and as you follow your heart, as you're guided and you take consistent action, that you'll be rewarded for your faith.
yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's how to get out of your own way. Come from heart.
Trust, be open.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway, we really just wanted to show you this beautiful sunset. The colors down here just before we got here was just amazing.
Yeah, we just were like diving around in the ocean, and it was absolutely amazing. And we just wanted to share it with you guys. It's kind of gone now, but now we've got the moon.
So wherever you are in the world, have an amazing day, night, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.